She wanted to be like her friends, so I tossed the ring and left her divorced and alone. For 3 months, Sarah came home from girls' night complaining about everything. Our house was too small, my job wasn't exciting enough, marriage felt like settling for mediocrity. Maybe I should have stayed single longer, she'd say, while her divorced friends nodded along. It started with small comments. The girls think you're holding me back from my true potential. Then it escalated to full character assassination. They said I'm too young to be this tied down to someone so boring. By month 3, it was nuclear. They can't believe I settled for this pathetic suburban life with a man who has zero ambition. I tried everything at first. Date nights, weekend getaways, honest conversations about our future. But every attempt was met with eye rolls and complaints about how I just didn't understand what she needed. The breaking point came last Tuesday. She stormed through the door, eyes blazing with fury. The girls think I'm completely wasting my potential. They said I could do so much better than this dead-end existence. I looked up from my laptop where I was working late again, trying to build the life she constantly criticized. Better than what, exactly? Than this, than us, than being stuck in this suffocating marriage with someone who's content being average. I set my laptop aside and really looked at her. Sarah, do you actually want to be married to me? She hesitated just long enough to give me my answer. It's complicated. The girls say, I didn't ask what the girls say. I asked what you want. I want to feel alive again. I want excitement. I want to know I'm not missing out on something better. So you want to be single? I didn't say that. You didn't have to. That night, I lay awake listening to her scroll through social media, probably texting her friends about our conversation. I realized I wasn't fighting for our marriage anymore. I was fighting against 3 bitter women who saw her happiness as a threat to their victim narrative. The next few weeks were torture. She'd come home with new complaints, new criticisms, new reasons why I wasn't enough. Her friends had convinced her she was too good for suburban stability, too special for ordinary love. Jessica says I should travel more, experience life before I'm too old, she announced one evening. Jessica can't afford her rent, I replied. At least she's living authentically. Authentically broke and miserable, sure. That's when I made my decision. The next morning, while she was at work, I called my lawyer. I need divorce papers drawn up immediately. No, there's no point in counseling. She's made her decision. By lunch, I had everything printed, signed, and ready to serve. When she walked through the door that evening, I was sitting at our kitchen table with the papers in front of me. We need to talk, I said. She saw the documents and went pale. What is this? Your freedom papers. The girls were absolutely right. You deserve so much better than being trapped with someone like me. She started shaking, flipping through the legal documents. I didn't mean it like that. I was just venting to my friends. You know how girls talk. Venting for 3 months straight about how miserable I make you, how you settled beneath your worth, how you're wasting your prime years. I stayed completely calm. Message received loud and clear. I'm setting you free to find that amazing life you deserve. Please, we can work this out. I'll stop seeing them. I'll delete their numbers. I grabbed her wedding ring from the kitchen counter where she'd carelessly left it that morning. Again, take this. You'll need something valuable to pawn when single life gets expensive and reality hits hard. The panic set in fast. Where am I supposed to live? What about our plans? Our future? Ask the girls. They're certified experts at starting over from scratch. Between the 3 of them, they have 6 divorces and countless failed relationships. I'm sure they have plenty of wisdom about navigating the glamorous single life you've been craving. She tried everything over the next few days. Waterworks, screaming matches, desperate bargaining. The divorce moved fast. 2 weeks later, she moved in with Jessica and her 3 cats.